guys, I got another quick low carb food haul here, and this one is Whole Foods and Target. So I was at Target, I picked up a couple of 18 eggs, and one thing about the eggs is that when our chickens lay fresh ones, they're really great in the morning to have for breakfast, but they're really terrible to peel. So the older ones that you buy at the store, which have aged a little bit, are actually really easy to peel. So that's a little bit of a difference. So I got those at Target, and I picked up a few sweets at Target just to have. These are probably, I don't know how long they'll last, but my husband loves a lemon. So I thought I would buy him the lemon cake Quest bars, and these ones are a hit with our whole family. Actually, the kids really like them too, so I'll break them up and let them split some of these. So this isn't like just all for me or me and honey. The kids like them too, and it's probably better for them to have more protein and less just sugar. And then I thought I would try these in case honey and I are out together and stuff. We don't want to order a dessert. We want to have some coffee with something. We could split one of these. And this is a mint chocolate chunk. I haven't had these yet. If you have them and you like them, let me know. If there's a better flavor out there that you recommend, let me know. I'm new to the whole Quest thing. And then over here at Whole Foods, I did pick up some organic heavy whipping cream, which I use very sparingly right now just because it's high on points. And it's always, cream has always given me a really bad reaction, but now I'm wondering if that was because it was mixed with sugar, because I put it in my coffee yesterday. I didn't have any problem with it. So maybe it was just because it was a small amount. Maybe it was because it wasn't mixed with sugar. I don't know. We'll have to kind of see about that. I got another spaghetti squash, and I did get some more of this whole yogurt. It is whole milk yogurt, and I really like it. The kids do. My family does. This is plain, but I added 2 things. Now this isn't like terribly low in carbs. Actually, the low-fat cottage cheese is lower, because for this is a 3/4 cup, you have 13 carbohydrates, and so, but 7 grams of protein. So it's kind of high on the carbs. So I never have 3/4 cup. I will only have like a 1/4 cup at a time of that, and so it kind of reduces it a bit. But it is, I think, probably more beneficial for you. So I also picked up, they make sour cream, and oh, this is cottage cheese. I thought I would try this cottage cheese. I do buy the Lactaid, but since this is lactose free, I thought I'd try it and see if that was just as good. I'm sure it is. And then I bought a couple of these sour creams that are lactose free as well, and the reason why is because I'm going to be making a cheesecake, which is, it's like a keto low carb cheesecake, but it uses cream cheese and it uses sour cream, and I just don't normally buy sour cream other than that, but I think I thought I'd make one of those just to have. And then I got some reduced fat. Oh, this is from Target. And I looked at like the full fat medium cheddar cheese and this one, and there was really very little difference, except this one had 1 more gram of protein in it, so I went ahead and went with the reduced fat, and it's just nice that it's lower points. Anyway, I did buy this at Whole Foods, the organic creamy peanut butter, because this has none of the hydrogenated oils, and remember, those are inflammatory and they can raise your insulin as well. So this is just dry roasted peanuts, so of course it has oil on top that I'm going to have to mix in there. That always kind of bugged me, but it's worth it to know that you're not getting any of that funky stuff. And I did buy this egg white protein here, this protein powder, which is really low carb and keto friendly. It is only 2 grams of carb for a serving, a 1/4 cup. And I actually didn't buy this for like smoothies. I actually bought this to make a type of a bread that I saw somebody make online, and I will show that to you if you want to see it. And I think you just use this in eggs, very little else. I did get some Wassa crackers. These are really wonderful. I have always loved these for about 30 years. I discovered them 30 years ago. 2 slices is 40 calories. It's 11 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fiber. You have to minus that from there. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 7 carbs for 2 of these. And I have to tell you, the first time I ever went low carb, I lost all the baby weight after having our eldest, and I lost it pretty quick going low carb, and I did it using these. I would use these to make pizzas. I would use these for toast in the morning. My bread changed to this Wassa light rye, and they make all kinds of other ones, but the light rye I found was pretty much one of the lowest in carb that they make and the highest in fiber. So this one really did me good. They've always been there. And then they last forever. You open it up, they will last for months and months and months, not even in a plastic bag. So really a good cracker to pack on a trip or anything, and it keeps you full. So anyway, let's move on. All right, I did stop at Sam's and I had to get a few things. So you know how that goes. You get a few things, you get a few more things. But we use them all. It's all good, because I think what's happening now in our diet journey here is that we're finding, I just want to buy the stuff that I know we're going to use now, and not the things that I think we should have, but the things I know we will have. So anyway, so got more avocados. They can sit on the shelf. Still working on the last bunch, but these will be ready by the time we are. This keto bread is really wonderful. It's only like, I think 3 carbs each, 3 net carbs. And let me double check on that, because it is 11 minus, 3, 8, 9, 10, about 3 grams each. And now I haven't had this yet on my low carbish journey here that I'm going on, but the kids seem to like this, hubby likes this, and if I want to introduce some and test my blood sugar and see what that does, I'd rather do it with this kind of bread. I got a bunch of Romaine Hearts because we've been having more salads. Grapes are for the kids, not for me right now. Broccoli, going through a heck of a lot of broccoli. I got a bunch of green peppers. Those seem to be working well into the rotation. Now I'm going to stop buying the colored peppers for a bit, just because they're higher in sugar. And I have some frozen. That'll do us fine until those are gone. Strawberries, lots of fiber, really great on this low carb journey. And blackberries, I have found out my whole family absolutely loves these. Hubby likes these with cottage cheese. It's a real treat for him. And they provide a lot of fiber. I did get some vitamins for myself and some for my hubby. These are the Members Mark vitamins. Now, we were taking the gummy vitamins and we stopped, and the gummy vitamin C's as well, because there's so much sugar in it. I thought, you know what, that's going to raise my blood sugar. I think altogether it was like 6 grams of sugar. That's too much for me. That's too many carbs that I have to count at the end of the meal without it being my food. So I switched to tablets on everything. I did get some creamy almond butter as well, and like the peanut butter earlier, all it has are almonds and salt. So no hydrogenated oils or anything like that. The carbs are 6 minus the 3 grams of fiber, so that's 3 grams of carbs, and you get 7 grams of protein in 2 tablespoons. So that's really good, and this is, I guess this is kind of a superfood in that way. Also, I picked up some more olive oil. I just don't like to run low on it, and this will last until 2025, so that goes into the pantry. Tuna, my entire family loves tuna. This is the wild caught star-kissed, and so I just put these in the pantry whenever I can, and they last us a bit. I decided to buy some garlic. My sister was talking about garlic, and she got me thinking how much I love it, and I know how good it is for you. Did you know you could freeze garlic? You can freeze the whole bulb, or you can have them like this. I'm going to section them off, and I'm going to use the food saver and just vacuum seal them in little bits so that I can pull out packets as I need them. That way I don't lose any. But you know, it gets to be such a fuss sitting there trying to flake the papers off and everything, so I thought I'll just buy a whole bunch of them like this and see where that gets us. Apples for the kids right now, mostly, and then croutons are for the kids. They love those croutons when I make them a salad. All right, this is the rest of the Sam's Club haul. This time I did get 88% lean ground beef. I usually get 93 or 95, but I decided to try the higher fat this time. I'm still really nervous about adding more fat into my diet right now. I am counting the points. It does bring them up. So I do watch it. But I figure I could cook this, and then if I want to go ahead and skim it down, drain it, then I'll go ahead and weigh it as far as like how much am I having after it's cooked. I got more Canadian bacon. My whole family really loves that. It's a quick way to add some quick, easy protein. And I switched my bacon. So instead of the Members Mark from Sam's Club, I am using this one, which is Greenfield Meat Company. It's no antibiotics and growth hormones, no sugar. That is what I was looking for, was a bacon with no sugar added. And so I got a few of those to put in the freezer. I'll try that. Green beans again, I constantly, you know me, we're green bean family. Every time I go to the store, I'll grab one of these boxes. And more Zevia, because we are really liking it. Hubby and I were both kind of afraid of the black cherry, because black cherry always tastes like that old cough syrup we used to get as a kid. But this one is pretty good. Actually, it's not my favorite, but it's not like cough syrupy. You know what I mean? It's okay. It tastes more like the black cherry ice cream you used to get at Thrifty's, when you got Thrifty's ice cream. I don't know if you got that before, but that's what it reminds me of. So it's okay. I don't mind the black cherry here. So all of these flavors here are really good. And I actually picked up an orange one today at the store, and hubby and I both like that too. And of course I got more extreme wellness wraps, because now hubby is having these ones, not just the Santa Fe's. So he used to hate those, and now he's like, this isn't an Olay wrap, is it? And I said, yeah, sure is. So he likes those as well.